Hey everybody, welcome to my suburban oasis. My name's Soleil and I garden in zone 6A, and today we're going to be trying to move one of the crab apples that I have, and I also might help just kind of take a peek at some geraniums that I was overwintering so that I can show you how they did. I just have to point out right now that my crab apple actually made it through the freezes, and so did this one, which is the one that we are going to try to move to where I just recently removed the maple tree. But isn't it beautiful right now? We have like that very ethereal, magical effect of when the blooms kind of just start fading and falling, and there's petals all over the ground, and it's just so pretty to me. All right, well, let me show you where we are going to place this if you haven't seen where I took the tree out. So this is a Louisa crabapple, and it has beautiful blooms. I planted it here. I want to say this is going to be its third full year, so hopefully it won't have too strong of a root system yet. I know it's happy where it's at because it's done really well, but I want to move it because eventually it could actually end up, you know, coming out into the driveway. Now, I thought about continuing to prune it into like an oblong shape. That was kind of my goal here. I thought that would be really unique, but I'm not sure. I think that will take a lot of extra work and result in a lot of organic material every single year that I'll have to process. So I've gotten out my handy dandy roller here that I'm hoping will help me to get it over with its root ball to its new spot, and let me show you where that is. So it's just across the garden over here, and this garden bed over here is a fairly new garden bed, and I had planted an autumn blaze maple into it about 3 years ago, and I put it on Facebook Marketplace and they took it out for me. I put it on for free. So I have a nice hole already dug, and I gathered up some compost from my compost bin in these 3 buckets to help me with backfilling this, and I will try to mix that in with the soil if I can because there is so much clay soil happening in my garden. All right, well, let's see what we can do with the crabapple. All right, well, we are going to attempt this moving of the tree without my husband, but it may be possible that I have to call in reinforcements because it has been really rainy, which is good because it helps to be able to dig better. It makes it easier to dig, but I will say that it also makes the soil around the root ball that much heavier to move the tree. So we'll see how this goes, and we'll see if he gets to guest star in this video with me. I've actually gotten out the larger version. For those of you who know, I like my Root Slayer shovel, and I think it does a really great job. And so I'm actually getting out the larger version of it right now. It's a very heavy one. And obviously there are quite a few plants that are around here. I have peonies and I have daffodils, so I am going to have to dig up these daffodils, but they can easily be replanted. Okay, so we have successful removal of the daffodils. Woohoo! I'm digging out about a foot from the tree. I have no idea where the best spot is going to be to get this out. I want to say this was a 3-gallon pot when I bought it. Oh, the scent on this is just heavenly, you guys. There we go. Now I'm starting to see the tree move a little bit. That's a good sign. I am super close to getting this out, but honestly, I need somebody who weighs a little bit more to jump on this shovel and get this going. So I just did call my husband out. He's going to help out. So here we go. Close. I guess we don't need the dolly when we have him, huh? Okay, so I think that this looks pretty fantastic here as we've placed it. Not sure if it will need staking or not, hopefully not. I'm going to go get some mulch and we'll mulch it up and then it should be done. So I think this really rounds out this bed and I really like the way that it looks, and it kind of ties the whole front yard together and makes it feel a little bit, I don't know, fresher. So I hope it does well here. I'm probably going to add a little bit more mulch over time as it sinks in, and like I said, I'll have to determine if I need to stake it. It's really windy right now and it seems like it's doing okay, but once it leaves out there might be some issues, so I'll just have to keep an eye on it. Well, thank you so much everyone for joining me today to help me transplant this tree. I hope you enjoyed the process and see you next time in the garden. Bye!